Welcome back, everyone, to the Family Ties COD stream. It's Major 4. It's tournament time. We got the Guerillas taking on the Swordsmen. Swordsmen just came off a 3-0 sweep over the Hellhounds. Only map that was really close was the first map. It was 250 to 244, and after that, the Swordsmen kind of locked in and maintained control for the most part. I forgot to get a post-match because I'm bad at my job. But we will have a post-match after this series, guaranteed. For this map set, we've got Sake, Den, Exposure, Colossus, Raid. 5 different maps, not something you see too often here. Should make for a very interesting series. Look at our matchup once again. Just waiting for the players to load up into the lobby. And we'll get started right away. Of course I did. Come on now. I love when you guys chirp. It's my favorite. It gets me so excited. I have to. It's entertainment. Freak out. It's crazy. I forgot to get a post match with you guys. I hate myself for that. So I'm ready whenever you guys are. So what am I hearing right now? Oh. The trash talk is already starting. I did hear, I got a little whisper that these two teams are not the biggest fans of each other. Map 1 about to get started. I'm hoping it gets feisty. Sake hardpoint to get winners round 2 underway. I'm feeling much more awake now. I got some cookies in me, so I got some sugar in my blood. Ready to go. I need to make some tea after this series. You guys like tea? Love tea. But that's enough about me. It's time for this series. I gotta flip the overlays real quick. You love to see it. Swordsmen on the rockside spawn. Guerillas on the P3 spawn. The opening break won so far by the Swordsmen. The Guerillas starting to fight back here. Able to find 2 is Exodus. Oh my gosh, my brain shut off while I was trying to get these overlays flipped. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure I'm good. Okay, we're locked. It looks like the Guerillas are holding this initial time. The majority. Crucible. Find the kill onto Bracky in the bar. Yermsef playing slow here, backs up. Trying to keep these front pushers from taking the P2 spawns. But 2 drop. Exodus last alive here. Bracky set up in these back P2 spawns. Looking for the second kill on the Flicks. Able to find it. Meanwhile, the hill was broken by Benny Boy, and Bracky's able to come through and help and find his third kill of the P2 rotation. Now with the help in front, finds his fourth. Bracky's starting to streak here. Look, pops out front looking for more. One shot onto Benny Boy. Just hops around the wall, but Crucible flies through the window. Able to shut him down, but the help comes through. And most of this time is going to be won over by the Guerillas. Exodus finding a two-piece. You see 3 players starting to rotate for the P3. And I just got a quick question for you guys. Do you guys like Sake? I love this map. This map is great. It's a beautiful hardpoint map. I'm so glad it's in the play now. Bracky once again in the back, finding 2. A hot start for Bracky, 8-3. Now trying to help the time, gets away with his life. But eventually he will be dropped. The Swordsmen trying to find their way back into this game early. Making sure it doesn't get too far ahead of them. Lonely holding the bridge here before he's dropped. Hazel from Crucible, who finds a 2-piece of his own. Now Kev So Juicy holding these back spawns. The stun doesn't come through. And they do eventually get the spawns, and they're trying to break for this last 20 seconds of time. But Flix and Lonely have a lot to say. Bracky does eventually get some of this time. Spots out Lonely in the side door, but he can't find the kill. Swordsman starting to come back here, keeping the deficit to 10 points. Yerm set up on P4. Slides out with the NPC and M15, not able to find the kill, but has the help. Now Exodus pushed up to this front window. Bracky finds a player through front. Yermsep trying to find all 3. From the front rock, Kev So Juicy looks out, finds the help. Now, Benny Boy, you can't be nading yourself and your teammate. That break is going to dwindle away. And the Guerillas looking hot to start here in this series. So we head into a P5. Stations surely about to come through. Flix finds a great 3-piece to break the late scrap time of the P4. Now we'll hop in and listen into the Guerillas and see how they're standing here on tournament day.
Hold on, mister.
Yo, close right.
Close hurt. He is right. Done. Still there. Done.
Nice. Missing,
No, fucking.
Over me. Yo, Flix back time. Flix back time. Flix back time. He's hurt.
He's one shot.
I got him. P2.
And behind us.
No.
Throwing a nade on time.
One more back up. Hurt. Nice. Let's do that. Bang this time if we can.
Last one on me. Wait. Good shit. One more. Make connected. He's connected. On stairs.
Nice. Yeah, they're spawning P2. T dead.
I'm on him.
Yo, one side window right now. He jumped in. He's going P1. Lonely. Looking for Lonely. Nice. Good shot. Grab that time. Yeah, I spawned P4. Or P3, sorry.
They're gonna be jumping up my mid.
Yeah, mid. Harry dead. Yo, I'm watching our pinch, boys. Yo, listen, I'm gonna go far right.
There's that time.
Heard you. I'm going far right.
Great comms from the side of the Guerillas. They sound calm, cool, and collected. They blew their lead to 90 on those last 2 hills. Now we're back into a P1. Flix trying to work his way back into this game. Tries to get the pistol on the Exodus, but can't find the kill. And all that momentum from the Swordsman sweep will dwindle away if they lose this first map. Yermsev swinging out through rocks. Trying to get control of these back spawns. Taking a lot of fire from 3 players, but he is able to drop 1. Now Exodus rotating through old, trying to hit front. with the NPC. And Bracky and Kev working these back spawns. Last two players on time. Flick's able to find two. Benny Boy last alive in the front door. He finds one himself, and now it's a 1v1 for Bracky. He does end up winning it. Crucible gets absolutely jetpacked, but turned on Bracky. That's a huge two-piece from Crucible. Stays alive. Flicks finds the other two. And the re-break comes in just as quick as the initial break. Scrappy P2 in the second set of hills. It looks like it calms down in the last 20 seconds of this time. I'll be able to cut this lead down to about 60. Look at this. Two players already set up in P3 for the Guerillas. Exodus spots one in bridge, finds the quick kill. Yerm 26 and 16 working hold, causing one of these players to just take his sweet time. Look at this. They're about to hit the 200 point mark. Kev So Juicy set up with the trophy, holding that side door. Has the comms, no one is coming. Exodus here with the help. The crossfire comes through. Two more players from side door. Flicks comes up through the window. Now Yerm has a chance for a 1v2 re-break. Actually, just a 1v1. Benny Boy slides out the other door. Comes back through, and he's eventually dropped. And the re-break does come for the Guerillas. Great hold on this P3. Almost have their lead to 100 at this point. They will eventually get the 100-point lead as we head into a P4. Two players already set up here on the rotation, but look at Yerm making this route through mid. Contests the time right away, finds Lonely, can't find the kill on the Flicks. Bracky's here as well. In the back shop. Can't find a kill himself, but Kev So Juicy finds one. Flick's still on time, the spawns do flip. And the break does come in for the Guerillas. Great team play here, getting all of these trades and then some. Sev swinging out, finding two. Lonely last alive on hill. The Crucible gets an insane three-piece off the spawn. They flipped. While I was yapping, I couldn't even tell that they got those flips. Great play from Crucible to keep his team alive in this game as we head into a second P5, possibly the final P5. Lonely's there to pick up the rotation. Kev So Juicy gets spotted out through mid. Exodus is here trying to get that trade, but Crucible's just going to fly at him. Crucible 23 and 25 now, finding some stride. His Flicks is 28 and 27. The break does come through. They only need 16 seconds of this P5 time to win the game. So it has to be quick from the Swordsmen. These two kills. Definitely a good start, but no one contesting the time. Kev So Juicy swings out, finds one. Yerm working those bottom steps, spots the player top window. And still, none of this time was contested. They had man advantage, but they elected not to contest the time, and that's going to give the Guerillas map number 1. Great play from the Guerillas to take the first lead in this series. Here's Crucible's three-piece. Just flying through the back. It looks like he does eventually find the fourth as well. It's just not enough. The lead bloomed too much in the second rotation of hills. Kev So Juicy 26 to 22 with 2 minutes 18 of hill time, and they take it 250 to 163. Now we head into a dense search and destroy, probably the second most popular S&D map when it comes to Family Ties COD League. A lot of teams look really well oiled on this map. See a lot of quick B hits. Or, yeah, I think it's B. B on Dojo's side. 10 side, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's the B bomb. I'm not sure. Who knows? We're sure. We're not sure. But when it comes to S&D, we'll be looking at Bracky and Flicks to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Bracky with a 1.68 in S&D has the 4th highest S&D KD in the league for this major. And right behind him is Flicks with a 1.56. And next for these teams would be Yerm with a 1.34. And there's a big drop off till we hit Lonely at a 1.02. Map 2 quickly started. See the Guerillas on defense here. We'll get those overlays fixed. See the Swordsmen on attack. Unfortunately, we do have the bug, so we won't be able to see the POV of one of these players. The opening blood comes out for Flicks as he finds 2. And we see Yerm starting to wrap back. And it was a quick A hit for the Swordsmen. Yerm in a 1v3 finds the first blood. Looking for his second, slows it down. Spots one in server, finds the knife kill on a Crucible, 23 seconds to work with. Now in the 1v1. Lonely last alive in outer. And Crucible's gonna swing out, but he falls off the map! No way! Crucible gets the 1v3, but he falls off the map.
Bro, I just fucking jumped like LeBron. What the fuck?
How does the ground taste, buddy?
My goodness. Yerm had the clutch, but he just jumps off. That is unfortunate. Sorry, I'm still fixing these overlays. I was enthralled by that 1v3. We see the Guerillas on attack. Swordsman hold a 1-0 lead so far. Kev So Juicy pushed up with the bomb in 10. Bracky able to spot Benny Boy in mid-cut. One of the Swordsmen finds a 2-piece of their own. I believe it is Flicks, but again, these things are bugged out. Bracky finds his second kill of the ground, and now a 2v2. Exodus on the pinch from Dojo. Now a 1v1 between Bracky and Crucible. And Crucible didn't know the bomb was down, and Bracky's just going to stick it. What a great read from Bracky to be able to stick this. Crucible picks up top window. Now, starting to fly through mid-cut with this NPC. Both players have the SMG. Crucible's trying to clear out everything possible. Does end up spotting Bracky, but Bracky might be able to get away with his life. He's just running through Dojo, spots him. And maybe that is Flicks, maybe that's Crucible, I'm not sure. But they do end up getting the 1v1 clutch. And now the Swordsmen are up 2-0. Yo, Isaac, can I ask you about what you said to Havoc in that montage? Am I allowed to ask you about that? Or is that two out of the tournament? On defense once again for the Guerillas. It looks like it might be another quick A hit for the Swordsman. Only one player here set up for the Guerillas on defense. But Exodus plays it slow, just laying down on the back heady. Now Kev picking up server, might find some good timing, but he's taking some shots. And again, unfortunately, there is a little bit of a bug, so I won't be able to get all of these players' POVs. Crucible holding inner. Rooftops. Exodus flies out outer. He gets dropped. Crucible able to find 2. And all 4 will drop on the retake. And Swordsmen quickly go up 3-0. Now hardpoint not affecting them one bit. Now the Guerillas on their second attack. They're electing for a quick A hit as well. Nade comes out for Benny Boy, but no damage is found. And look at how fast they're moving through rooftops. Already see Yerm pushed up in server. Exodus set up an outer, trying to watch the flank now. Bomb is going down. Yerm posted up here, finds one, trying not to get traded out. Kev gets the bomb plant and his life. Bracky working this player in the back, finds another pick. Now a 1v4 for Flicks, but he's quickly dropped. And the Guerillas with pace take their first round in this S&D. Now a quick B hit coming in from the Swordsman. All 4 players pushed up. Smoke comes through. Plant is going down, but look at this. The bomb carrier Flicks pushed all the way through towards Dojo. And they're taking all this space. They're taking through Dragon and the attack and the defensive spawn. Trying to get map control and find another pick, making it a 4v2. But they're not able to spot a player out so far. Bracky takes some contact in server. Not ready for this player in top window, and he's eventually dropped. And the A plant is going to come through. Now a 2v4 for Exodus and Kev. But look at Exodus. And now they're starting to wrap back through the spawn. They spot out another. Kev So Juicy finds one. Can't find the second. Exodus has a lot of work, and that shot's just going to give away his position. All 3 players are at towards the B side. Exodus electing to slow down here. In the 1v3, trying to get some positioning. Taking some space in mid. Not able to find the timing. Now he starts to wrap through. Broken. And couches. But Flicks is here. Spots him out and runs away. Playing for the helps. Swings out outer. Can't find anything. Exodus taking some shots. Gets swung out. Exodus somehow still alive. 11 HP. Crucible and Benny Boy are going to play their life here. Exodus finds the kill, but is quickly traded, and Swordsmen go up 4-1. Very close attempt from Exodus there in the 1v3. Crucible having a great game here, 7-3. A hot start. The Guerillas need to find their footing once more. Flicks with the opening kill on a Bracky. It's not the start you're looking for in this round if you are the Guerillas. Kev So Juicy, the bomb carrier, goes down. Now it's up to Yerm and Exodus in a 2v4. Exodus, he's gonna get killed as well. Actually gets away with his life, still fighting Benny Boy here, and he actually turns on him. Oh my goodness, Exodus, and Yermsev quickly finds another. But he's traded out. Great shots from Exodus, spots the player in mid, has the pistol, almost whips him. But he'll drop, and Swordsman now on match point.
You just turned on me bad, dude. Good shit.
Thanks, man.
Now the Swordsmen on attack once again. They've been extremely successful in both the attack and defensive rounds, only losing one so far. Crucible's going to throw out the smoke, but it is a fake. And Bracky able to get the opening kill onto one. He's going to swing out outer or just hold this space. Looks for the stun check, can't find anything. Spots Flicks. with the help of Yerm, finds one before it's quickly traded. And the last player alive, or not the last player alive, Crucible's still here. Crucible in a 1v2. And he's getting brought down. And the Guerillas keep their hopes alive. And they find their second round late. They need to play perfect COD to take this map and go up 2-0. Okay, so Juicy with the help from Exodus. Now we see the Guerillas on defense. Or the Swordsmen on defense, I apologize. Look at them, all 4 players wrapping through the A side. They know it's a B hit. They haven't spotted anybody. Now they're taking couches at mid control. Nate comes in from Crucible. And Exodus ends up falling off the map, making it a 3v4 without any shots being fired or traded. Now a 2v4 post plant for Yerm and Kev So Juicy. And Nate comes out from Yerm, and it's just awkward timing. Kev So Juicy needs to complete a 1v4 if he wants to stay in this map, and he's not going to be able to do so. The bomb's going to quickly get defused, and that round dissipates just as fast as it started. Swordsmen win it 6-2. Now they tied the series up at 1 apiece. And 5 for Crucible there. Having a masterclass game. 1200 Damie. Map 3 getting set up here. We'll head into an exposure overload. Not a common map since the new maps have been added, and exposure has been taken out of Hardpoint and S&D, I believe. But in my opinion, it's one of the best maps in the game. So I'm excited to watch this one. Can we get some W's in the chat for Family Ties COD League? We're putting on such great tournaments, having such great overlays, the best casters, not including myself. I'm talking about Two Tans, Villain, Vibes, Widow, all those guys. Whoever casts. We got a great show here. We head into map 3. Loaded up and ready. So we have to switch the overlays again. And we do not, thankfully. But unfortunately, we still have the casting bug. Swordsman on the ring side spawn. X is going to elect to pick up top blue here. With the help of Kev, finds the first blood. Crucible's able to push all the way through. Benny Boy picks up the ball. I'm not sure Exodus read this player bottom server, but they actually don't end up. They went Z instead, trying to get quick control of the map. Flicks and outer is spotted. Here Seth bottom server trying to work a 2-piece, but can't find it. Look at this. We see Lonely already in the Guerrilla spawn, but his team not able to bring the help. Crucible will be brought down. Bracky escapes with his life into top ring. Tries to slide through, but one player's already set up there to stop him. Yerm's pushed up through. But a two-piece from Crucible is going to stop this attack. And Flix holds the heady and finds Kev. Now Bracky working mid-cut here. Play slows down for now. Bracky spotted out by one. Gets the two-piece. Can't find the ball carrier. He's last alive, and he's running towards dirt. He's trying to waste as much time and make it as awkward as possible. Bracky works through server. Finds the player mid-cut stairs. Finds the second on the mini boy. Now he's got the ball. He's going to wrap it through as the rest of his teammates are dropped. Trying to make it through mid-cut. Able to get away with his life. Two players are set up. Get some shots on the Flix, but can't find the kill. Crucible holding on to this ball. Neither team able to find some footing on the attack. Mini boy picking it up here. Has some help. Might be able to get through. Exodus can't stop the score. Swordsmen be the first team to go up 1-0 here in the overload. Now Bracky working through mid-cut, trying to stop this relay. Able to find two, gets the ball himself. And he might have a quick counter. No one here to stop him, and the Guerillas tie it up just as quickly as they were scored on. But we have two players already on the side. Oops, sorry about that. On the side of Swordsmen. Set up in dirt. But Lonely waiting for his lead blockers, and Yermsev's going to cut down that attack from mid. He starts to push up. Spots one, trying to take the pre-fire here. And Kev So Juicy with the pistol finds the kill. Not sure he knew he had the time to run through, and he actually finds the second and gets the second score for the Guerillas. What an insane play out of Kev So Juicy. The ball resets into P1. The Guerillas trying to mount another attack. They go into neutral play. No one electing to run through mid and pick it up just yet. Bracky holding top window with the NPC. Flies out and finds the second. Last player was flanking him through bottom server. Bracky finds all three. Now he starts to push forward with Yerm. Finds a fourth, finds a fifth. Bracky on a heater, tries to get the reload. But Lonely, or Benny Boy, finds three of his own. The counterattack starting to come to fruition. The pistol from Lonely is singing. Doesn't miss a beat. The player in Z picked up. Lonely on a 4 streak of his own. Now 3 players set up for the Guerillas to try and stop this attack, but now only one. Exodus needs to find a big kill here, and he doesn't. Flix able to find the 2-piece. Make it 3. Flix just working these spawns. Make it 4. Flix on a tear. Trying to replicate what Bracky did just 30 seconds ago as the game is tied at 2 apiece. The Exodus with a great flank from mid-cut. Will make things awkward for Flix here. He wraps to inner server, or inner solar, I apologize. Exit able to find another. But 3 are set up here. Kev So Juicy on the flank. Can't find the second, but we'll slow this attack. And Bracky, waiting patiently, gets stunned out. That attack will go away, and 30 seconds go the way of the Guerillas. And Exodus needs to be a speed racer here. Trying to fly through dirt. Team is here to help, and Bracky pushed up. Now watching for this player that they know is mid-cut. And that last second attack will go away. And we end the half tied at 2 apiece. Yes, it is 1-1. Thank you. Thank you, Big Body Bands. My goat. My king. Second half underway. Guerillas on the ringside spawn this time around. Crucible. Flicks combined for 2 on the opening break. Flicks finding one of his own. I believe this is Benny Boy working with the M15. Finds 2 with the pistol. This could be Flicks as well. I'm not sure. Maybe it is Flicks. It's just hard. The casting bug changes everybody's name, and a quick attack comes through for the Swordsman. But it's halted. But Lonely's going to be able to wrap it towards the A side as all 3 players were ready for a B overload, and a quick score comes in for the Swordsman. And they take their lead once more. Back and forth overload so far. Exodus set up top solar. Ball still down on tank. Yeah, so Juicy finding a 2-piece. Has the help from Yerm, trying to find the third, can't do so. Flicks finds 2 of his own. And Bracky's pushed all the way up through their spawn, trying to find a kill with the NPC. Who knew it could shoot that far? Lonely set up top solar. Or Benny Boy set up top solar, I apologize. Crucible off the spawn. Yermsat finding 3 huge kills. Kev So Juicy finds the 4th, and that'll be a quick score for Bracky. He lets these spawns come through, trying to make these players push towards the tank side so they can get set up for the dirt spawn. Kev So Juicy with the ball. No help, though. Now Bracky's pushing through mid. The ball is running past him. Has the NPC, finds the kill on a Crucible, plays his life, has the help from Exodus. And 3 go dead on the side of the Swordsman as they set up for a last-ditch stop. Now Exodus, Yerm, all 4 players working through mid here. Yerm finds the kill on the Flicks. Kev So Juicy overextends through Z and can't find the kill on the Benny. Now the ball being wrapped once more towards the B side. Guerillas holding a lot of ball control here, trying to make things awkward. The Hellstorm coming in from Kev So Juicy. As these players are set up towards tank, Kev finds 1, finds 2, trying to find the 3rd. Does so. A huge 3-piece from that Hellstorm is going to lead to an easy score for the Guerillas, and they take their first lead of this overload. Now Exodus in server, trying to watch over, get mid control for his team. Exodus finding 1. Will he be able to find the 2nd? He's not able to. Ball is picked up by the Swordsman. So they start to push through mid-cut. 1 player set up already on the ball spawn. And Kev So Juicy looking over, finds Benny, trying to find a ball carrier, but it's too little too late. And now we're tied at 4 apiece. Ball spawning tank side. Kev So Juicy trying to work some of this space before he's quickly cut down. Trade comes out late, but 3 do go dead. Crucible lasts alive on the spawn. Finds a 2-piece. Trying to make it 3, but he can't do so. Now the ball being wrapped through mid. Kev So Juicy spots another. Player spotted out through Z. Kev So Juicy trying to work from behind. And the timing just doesn't go his way. 45 seconds remaining here in the second half. Pardon me. Crucible pushes through, gets the mid stairs. And no one's here to stop the ball carrier. The ball's just kind of getting ran for free. The Swordsman looking for a quick cap here. The ball doesn't get stopped, but Crucible finds the quick score. It looked like the Guerillas were just a little distracted. And they just let that one fall for free. Kev So Juicy trying to pick up the ball. Can't do so. Bracky's here, and he's shut down. And the Swordsman look to steal away game number 3, 5-4. Swordsmen keeping it close, but able to find a free one in the last 45 seconds of the second half. No one on the side of the Guerillas there to stop it. Now we'll head into a Colossus HP. And if you're Flicks 34-21, one game away from the Neslo. Or I apologize, not one game away from the Neslo. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh no. Exactly what happened in pools. Did they go game 5? That's the real question. Swordsman flipping the series on its head after a 5-4 victory in the exposure overload. We're going to get set up for the Colossus HP. Map 4 underway. Colossus HP. Blue side spawns for the Swordsman. And the last HP did not look too kind to them. And we'll see if that story remains the same, or if they live to write a different tale. Benny Boy finding a nade to break this P1 time. And himself with a 3-piece. It's going to stop this attack. And the Guerillas look to take most of this P1 time. Kev so juicy, evading death. The trades do come out. Himself pushing, trying to re-break the P1. And the Guerillas were able to flip for the P2 spawns. Yermsef lays down. He's getting awful timing. And Lonely sniffs him out. And the P2 spawns flip once more. And the Swordsmen look to hold this initial P2 time. Unless Yerm has something to say about it. A 2-piece. Almost a 3-piece. Spawn still going the way of the Swordsmen. And no break comes for the Guerillas. They are contesting time here, and Bracky finds 2. Bracky finds 3. And the break does come just a little later than we expected. And Bracky just lighting up the scoreboard with that NPC. Exodus pushing for the flank. Can't find the kill on the Flicks as 2 players bump through P1. Benny Boy flying out before he gets traded. Now Crucible trying to work these kills, but can't find much. And the lead extends to almost 40 here. Yermsef holding the scrap time as we see Exodus on a wrap. Look at this pinch from Yermsef and Exodus. Beautifully executed by those two players for the Guerillas. And Exodus finds another. Finds a third. Exodus working green. And this lead just keeps blooming, but the break does come in for the Swordsmen. Sif taking some shots, trying to break the time. The spinning blade flies through P1 on the pinch, not able to find two. Sif working through green, and the rebreak comes in for the Guerillas. And we'll hop in with them as they're looking hot to start this Colossus HP.
Come on, behind yellow.
Got Heady.
There's two there, got Heady side.
Dead.
Nice, good shot.
You want a deep? I'm gonna hold the deep for a second.
I'm P1, I'm P1.
I'm giving this up with you.
Over there.
That's fine, that's fine.
On time.
Dead.
Stab
No,
Lily, stab Lily.
no attack. One more front.
No, flex front. One bullet front.
I got a trophy in hill, yeah.
One dead front.
Stab.
I'll pick up our P1, push through.
Yo,
I got
outer side, outer
Someone block
side.
the back. Someone block the back.
Yeah, I got you.
P1. Or, sorry, stat. Fuck, dude.
One in the back.
In the back right now. Dead.
Got him.
Stat, front.
I'm going P1. P1. Dead.
That's 3. I got a trophy.
Stat.
Who's running trophy?
Harry. Me.
Okay.
Yo, I got an EMP.
Yo, P1. Yo, 2P1.
Right now, the Guerillas do not look phased as they take a 100-point lead quickly in the Colossus HP. Just looking on a whole nother level when it comes to the HPs. You heard it from them, they have the EMP, but they're not going to call it in this time. They take the initial P1 time, but it goes scrappy as Flix finds 2. See if the Swordsman can start to mount a comeback here. The Exodus finds 2 of his own. Yermsif finding another 2-piece. P1 time goes neutral for now. Crucible ends up nading his teammate as Kevso Juicy swings the time. Swordsman getting a majority of this P1 time, and as I say that, they lose the majority of the P1 time. Now we start to see players set up towards the P2 rotation. Lonely finding a big 2-piece, but this scrap time going the way of the Guerillas makes things a little more awkward. And Exodus in the back can't find much, trying to flip these spawns. 4 drop on the side of the Guerillas, excuse me. Flick swings out statue, able to find 1. The cruise is coming in. But unfortunately we can't get the POV from the cruise missile. Yerm does find 2. And the break does come through for the Guerillas. Flicks flying through statue, picks up the pinch. 8 comes out as well, almost ends up turning on Exodus. Player in the back, spotted out by Kev. Yerm finding 2 at ult. And the lead just keeps blooming. 110 points now, gonna be 120 at the end of this hill. And dare I say, the Guerillas are putting belt to ass. No player positive on the side of the Swordsman. Until Flix is killed just then. 3 drop from the Guerillas. Now Lonely starting to play for this flank. They have a lot of work to be done to take this game. Yerm in the back is spotted out before he eventually finds 1 though. And Bracky finds the second. They're eventually dropped and the break doesn't come through. Exodus flies the hill. Can't make much of it. Kevso Juicy taking the chow but can't win it. Now the P4 rotation comes through. And the Swordsmen finally hit the 100-point mark. By the end of this hill, they'll cut it down to 90. starting to chip away at this lead. 2 kills on the side of Guerillas make it 3. And the P4 rotation 1 out by the Guerillas as they try to force a game 5 with confidence. Exeter just contesting the time as much as possible, but Crucible does end up finding 2 with the pistol. Make it 4. Grimstaff finally taking him down, but the spawn's still going the way of the Guerillas. They can't win it here now, but they can get damn close. Exodus playing the front time. Yerm on statue. Slides out, can't find the kill. Last bit of scrap time. Pretty contested here by the Swordsman. Flick's trying to make it as awkward as possible. Now the Guerillas are going to be 11 seconds away from taking map number 4 and forcing the game 5. Yerm on the pinch through blue. Not able to find much. Flicks finding 3 with the team kill. Crucible finding 2 of his own. Has to jump out of the time, but Benny Boy's there to help him. Able to come back and find a kill of his own. This would be an incredible comeback by the Swordsman. They could pull this off, but they need to play perfect. This is a good start in the new set of hills. All players just kind of flooding front and giving them free picks for drop. This last 25 seconds should go the way of the Swordsman. Lead back down to 90 once more. But still a chance for the Guerillas to win it. Now they can't. As we head into P2, and this scrap time just as important as ever. 2:47, and it looks like they're going to get the initial break too. You have to be quick if you are the Swordsman. One player in the back was found, and the Guerillas are going to take a convincing map number 4. .250 to 143, I think. Sorry about that. Got a little distracted. But map 4 does go the way of the Guerillas, and we have our first game 5 in this stream. As we head into a raid, search, and destroy. Should be quite the heater. I'm gonna leave the lobby real quick because this stuff keeps getting bugged. Hopefully they'll be able to switch me over. Now we head into a map number 5. Raid S&D. It all comes down to this. Which team will stay in winner's bracket? Will Guerillas find their first win of the day, or will Swordsmen continue their winner's bracket run and upset the 3rd seed here in Major 4? Can look at the bracket, give you update for the other games as well, if it'll pop up for me. So in the winners round 1, we had SOB beating Bloodline 3-0. And then Gizmo's Good Boys beating Bad Omens 3-0. Swordsman beating Hellhounds 3-0, as we said earlier. And Widowmakers winning a Game 5 grueler against Team Infinity. Now here in winners round 2, the Masturbators beat SOB 3-0. And then the Goon Squad beat Gizmo's Good Boys 3-1. So you look at winners semis here. We have the Masturbators taking on the Goon Squad. this series going the distance now. Looks like Gizmos were able to take the first hard point, and they lost 3 straight. And the winners round matchup between Widowmakers and Team Finity, they both went back to back all the way to Game 5. Now we head into a raid, search, and destroy. See how these teams fare on this map and mode combo. Comes to the Guerillas, they are 1-2 on this map, and the Swordsmen are 0-0. But they did win a 6-3 raid, search, and destroy just earlier today in the series before. Map 5 underway, but I don't see all the players loaded, so hopefully it's just a bug on my end. We'll see. Let's see how we count. As the players load up. All players are loaded. Fortunately, another freaking casting bug. Quick A hit on the side of the Guerillas, and it's a great read as all 4 players were set up in mid or B for the Swordsman. Crucible taking some shots. Can't find any, laning onto Kev. Pulls out the pistol and doesn't miss. Now a 3v4 retake. Yerm making a 3v3. Looks over and gets dropped himself. Now Bracky in a 1v3. Has to stop this defuse. 2 players set up towards Van. Bracky's got his work cut out for him, and he's not able to find the kill that he needs. And Swordsmen are going to take a quick 1-0 lead. Looking eerily familiar to the Den Search and Destroy that we saw earlier in this series. Swordsman able to win that 4v4 retake. Even with the advantage for the Guerillas, they weren't able to hold. Everything just fell apart. Now we see the swordsman on attack. Oh my goodness. I can't. There's like 2 POVs I can watch. Alright, we got 3 POVs, boys. Crucible. Spots out Urn, but Kev So Juicy gets the opening pick. This is unfortunate. Kev So Juicy finds the second. The retake coming through. 3v4. Quickly turns into a 2v2. Bracky pushed up into window. Can't find the kill. Last player alive gets dropped. And the swordsmen take another quick round. Benny Boy on a 4 streak. Starting off hot. And the Guerillas just not able to find anything. Here in the search and destroys as they head back to attack. Maybe they'll all like to slow it down this time. But again, another quick A hit. Very reminiscent of round number 1. Crucible takes some heavy fire, but Kev So Juicy just stands up just a little too long and he'll be dropped. And a 3v4 retake. Or a 4v3 retake for the swordsman. Kev So Juicy and Urn able to find one. Make it a 2v2. Exodus or Urn finds the second. Now he's trying to get out with his life. It's all up to Lonely here. He gets spotted out. Exodus with some good shots. But Lonely will eventually win that fight. And I can't see any other POV. I'm stuck. How do I free cam? There's got to be a way to free cam, right? Okay, we're gonna watch the map. Guerillas find their first round. This is tilting. There's really only 3 POVs I can watch. This makes me so sad. Bracky able to check the defuse, plays his time well, and puts the Guerillas on the board. How do you free cam? I'm about to start free camming like I do in Rocket League. Oh, that's not it. There's gotta be a way to do it. Wonder if I... Whoa. You guys like this better, or... What are we thinking? Get to see the operators. Bracky has the boomstick. First one of the series, but Hellstorm coming in for Lonely. I wish we could see it. Bomb gets planted today. Lonely not able to find one. Kills do come in. I've messed everything up. Sorry, boys. How do I... Sorry. We'll get it fixed. I couldn't see the kill display. Benny Boy having an insane game. This gotta be Lonely though. This is Lonely, yeah. He always uses the carbon fiber in 15. Hot start, 9-1. I'll get this map out of your way. I found the free cam. It's been done. But how do I get rid of this mini map? That's the real question. Opening pick comes out for Crucible. Bracky. Wrapping towards bottom window here. Lonely able to find another. He's 9-1. Crucible spots out Bracky, and now a 1v4 ensues for this player. Not sure who it is, taking heavy fire. Stuck in top bedroom. He flies out. The swordsman looking extremely convincing here in the search and destroy as they go up 4-1. Guerillas trying to avoid the Neslo. Or is this a reverse Neslo? I can never remember. I think this is a Neslo. I always get my terminology mixed around. See the opening break here for the boys. We get a 2-2 split. Now a 3-2 split, but 4 players on the side of Swordsman set up on B. Crucible pushing through court. Spots out Yerm, wins the fight. Or spots out Bracky, I apologize. And all 4 players set up in court here. So Juicy on the flank. Can't find the shots and he'll go down. Last 2 alive are Exodus and Bracky. Exodus working through mid stairs and he gets spotted out. Now once again, up to Kev So Juicy in the 1v3, able to find the first blood. Swings out mid and can't find the second. And the Swordsmen are up 5-1 once again. These S&Ds just too convincing for the Swordsmen. Swordsmen look to take winners round 2 here and advance to winner semis. The 10 seed trying to upset the 3 seed. Lonely 10-1. So they set up the defense. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 bang out on the A bomb site. Yermsev finds the first blood. Kev Juicy swings up from the bomb plant. Lonely last alive. And he'll drop. And a quick round for the Guerillas. They stay alive in the series for now. Crucible. A classic Swordsman quick B hit. No players on the side of the Guerillas. Now a 4v4 retake. See 2 players push through mid here. Bracky might have spotted 1 in Tiki. Now he definitely has. Tries to get the wall bang shots onto Vinny Boy, making some noise. Bracky finds the opening pick. Kev So Juicy finds the second. And it's quickly traded out. Yermsev will drop. And that will be the series.
You're awful. Get out!
Yeah, GG's.
The Swordsman wins 6-2.
Bracky, what are we doing?
Right, Harry, bro, you had
trigger,
armor plates in
Bracky.
that tiki,
Right,
bruh.
Kev,
You
shut up. I don't
fucking
want to hear anything from
3
you. Get
armor
on the
plates,
ground.
bruh.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Shut up,
Get on the
bruh.
ground. Get on the ground, Kevin. Shut up.
Huh?
Losers run for you guys.
Huh?
See you in losers.
Swordsman take a convincing 3-2 as they win the Raid S&D 6-2. We'll try and hop in with a listen in, or not listen in, but a post match with the Swordsman.
They're feeling
Feeling
great.
good.
Ever feeling good? I mean,
Carson said it
for-
earlier. I think it's just us. If we win one respawn, we're just gonna win the whole thing.
Yeah, and we tried playing sake. I think everyone on this team has only played sake like
Yeah,
2
that was
times, so we
that was
have
on me, bro.
we have no clue what the fuck is going on that map. So we will never be playing that map again. And on Colossus, we kind of just started out too slow, but I mean, we'll pick it up. I'm not worried.
Oh,
Oh, I mean,
yeah,
we
it's
don't even
Isaac,
gotta answer
bro.
this.
We're
Isaac,
gonna
100%.
put that idiot to sleep, bro. It's bedtime as soon as he gets into the lobby with us. So thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
casting, Boyle. You're the goat.
Very, very confident here. And it looks like they will be taking on the Widowmakers. So I believe the Widowmakers, if we can look at that team here, is that I don't know if Isaac is on that team or not. We gotta do a double take. So they are not taking on Isaac, so they'll have to wait for that matchup, which will be the Widowmakers versus the Swordsmen in Winners Semis. And then the other Winners Semis matchup will be Masturbators taking on the Goon Squad. W names. But I think we'll be heading to some losers round matchups before those semis, and I think the semis will be handled by someone else. But we will be back. I will see you guys soon for the next match.